Welcome back, my dear friends, and everyone, to another fascinating deep dive into the incredible world of rare and valuable coins, where ordinary change can hide unimaginable treasures. Imagine finding a simple dime, a 10-cent piece in your pocket, your wallet, or tucked away in an old drawer, and discovering that it's not just worth a few cents, but a life-changing $78 million. It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But that's exactly what makes stories like the one we're about to explore so exciting. Today, we're going to uncover the remarkable tale of the 1999 Liberty Dime from the United States, a coin that stunned collectors and historians alike because of its astonishing errors, minting anomalies, and rare mint mark variations that have turned it into one of the most valuable coins ever known. So, buckle up and get ready for a journey through mystery, history, and the hidden perfection of imperfection that makes this little coin so extraordinary. The 1999 Liberty Dime, like millions of others, was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the busiest mints in the United States. At first glance, it appears just like any other Roosevelt dime, a small, silver-colored coin made primarily of copper and nickel, featuring the dignified profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse, representing liberty, peace, and strength. However, what makes this particular 1999 dime stand out is not what's visible to the untrained eye, but the hidden details, errors, and mistakes that took place during its creation, details so rare and unique that they transformed an ordinary coin into an icon of numismatic mystery. To understand why this 1999 dime could be worth $78 million, we first need to explore the context of coin minting at the time. The year 1999 marked the dawn of a new millennium, and the U.S. Mint was under tremendous pressure to meet demand for both circulating and commemorative coins. The 50-state quarters program had just begun, shifting much of the mint's focus toward that massive project, which meant that the production of dimes, nickels, and pennies had to continue under tight deadlines. When production speed increases and attention shifts to major new coin releases, errors tend to slip through, and sometimes those errors create the rarest treasures imaginable. Now, among all the 1999 dimes struck in Denver, one particular coin captured the attention of collectors because it contained a series of mysterious anomalies, an alignment of rare minting mistakes that simply shouldn't exist together on one coin. To begin with, this dime exhibited a double die error on the obverse side. A double die occurs when the die used to strike the coin is improperly prepared, resulting in a slight doubling of the design. On this particular coin, the doubling was clearly visible in the word Liberty, the motto "I in God We Trust," and even faintly along Roosevelt's profile. Under magnification, the letters seemed to shadow themselves, producing a ghost-like illusion that's both eerie and mesmerizing. This type of error is exceptionally rare and highly sought after, especially when the doubling is dramatic and easy to see with the naked eye. But that wasn't the only thing unusual about this coin. Upon closer inspection, experts discovered that the D mint mark indicating the Denver Mint was slightly misaligned and appeared to have been struck twice. This repunched mint mark, often abbreviated as RPM, suggests that the die used to imprint the D was either repositioned or struck more than once, creating a faint double D impression. This might sound like a small detail, but in the world of numismatics, mint mark errors can mean everything. Each mint mark is like a signature, and when that signature is flawed, misplaced, or duplicated, the coin instantly becomes a one-of-a-kind specimen. As more attention turned to the 1999 dime, specialists began to uncover additional peculiarities. Some reported that the coin's reverse appeared to be slightly rotated, a condition known as a rotated die error. Normally, the obverse and reverse designs are perfectly aligned, but in this case, the back of the coin was slightly twisted when compared to the front. This rotation, though subtle, is another sign of an improperly adjusted press during production. When you combine multiple minting errors on a single coin, doubling, repunched mint marks, and rotation, the rarity multiplies exponentially. However, the biggest mystery surrounding the 1999 Liberty dime lies in its composition. According to official mint records, all 1999 dimes were supposed to be composed of a copper core layered with nickel. But metallurgical analysis of this unique specimen suggested something astonishing. It was struck on a planchet not meant for a dime at all. Some experts theorize that it may have been struck on a foreign coin planchet, possibly intended for a coin used in another country's minting contract, or even on a leftover silver planchet from decades earlier. This kind of error is known as a wrong planchet strike, and it's among the rarest in coin collecting. Such an anomaly can occur when an incorrect blank accidentally ends up in the wrong coin press, resulting in a coin of incorrect weight, color, and metallic composition. Collectors were stunned by this revelation. Imagine a modern dime accidentally struck on a precious metal planchet, decades after silver dimes were discontinued. This made the 1999 Liberty dime not just an error coin but a numismatic miracle. Its unusual weight, color tone, and sound when dropped all pointed to a composition different from regular copper-nickel coins. When such coins are verified by grading agencies like PCGS or NGC, they are classified as transitional or wrong planchet errors, which can fetch astronomical prices at auction. In addition to these technical minting errors, the coin's condition played a huge role in its value. The 1999 Liberty dime in question was reportedly in near-perfect mint state, a coin that shows no signs of circulation, wear, or damage. When combined with its multiple errors, this condition makes it virtually priceless. Coins in such pristine condition are extremely rare, especially those that manage to leave the mint unnoticed despite being flawed. Some collectors even believe that this coin might have been a test strike or an experimental error that somehow escaped destruction, adding yet another layer of intrigue to its already legendary status. As the story of this remarkable dime spread across collector forums and numismatic communities, the excitement grew. Some experts compared it to other legendary coins like the 1943 copper penny or the 1913 Liberty Head nickel, both of which were never supposed to exist but did, and now command millions of dollars each. The 1999 Liberty dime joined that elite list because it broke every expectation of modern minting precision. Even though the U.S. Mint in 1999 was using advanced technology to minimize errors, this coin slipped through, becoming a rare reminder that even machines can make once-in-a-lifetime mistakes. What makes this dime even more incredible is that its value isn't just based on its metal or face value, but on its story, the human element behind the minting process. Each error tells a story of a moment when something went slightly wrong in an environment designed for perfection. Maybe a die was misaligned by a fraction of a millimeter. Maybe a leftover planchet from another batch accidentally entered the press. Or maybe the coin was struck during a shift change, when human oversight momentarily faltered. These tiny moments of imperfection, multiplied by time and rarity, are what create history's most valuable coins. Let's imagine the journey this dime might have taken. It could have been struck in Denver in 1999, slipping quietly into a batch of millions of regular coins. It might have been bagged, rolled, and distributed into circulation without anyone noticing. Maybe it sat unnoticed in a bank vault, or perhaps it was handed out as change at a grocery store. Decades later, someone sorting through a jar of coins might have spotted its unusual shine, its slight doubling, or its odd mint mark, and that discovery could have changed everything. Stories like these remind collectors that treasures often hide in plain sight, waiting for someone observant enough to recognize them.